Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and on Monday, I like to talk about branding. I was in a group the other day, and somebody was posting saying, "Hey, I'm starting a brand new company," and they said, "Let's get my camera adjusted," and they said, "You know what? Here are the colors. Here's the text. Here's everything I'm using." Which that's not everything with branding, but everybody always gets so infatuated with their colors and their scripts and text and fonts and all that. But they posted it, and it was kind of like an edgy kind of a product. I'm not going to say what it is because it might give it away. But it was kind of more of an edgy type of product. Now the group was more on a different scale. All right, that wasn't an edgy group. It was more of a straightforward, professional type of group. All right, they had a very, it's things they like things like blue colors, straight lines, clean lines, and that's not what this was. So the advice that they were getting in this group more resembled the advice for launching a similar group that the people were in. Okay, so this is something it's a real challenge because when you're asking for advice, and this just doesn't go for like basic branding. This could be like your sales page. This could be for essentially anything. When you're asking a group for advice about your customers, one of the big things you have to ask is, are they your customers? And if they're not, don't ask. Okay, and this is something that I see people start these new businesses and they're making big decisions based off of this. And that's a huge deal. All right, people are investing hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars to start some of these businesses. I know I work mostly with small local businesses, but many of you may be starting online businesses too. You're investing a lot of money. You're trying to get things started. You're trying to get the best possible advice, and you're going to a group asking for advice from random people who have no stake. All right, and when people have no stake in a decision, it's very easy for them to just throw out some type of recommendation. All right, which also means that if you are someone who's in a group, make sure that you are someone that's being responsible. Don't just throw out advice willy-nilly because you know that causes problems. Okay, so what should you do? All right, everybody's asking what should you do. Now, if it was up to me, what I would do is I'd hire a branding coach. There are plenty of them out there at all levels. So research somebody you think is going to make a fit for your business and then move on that. Pull the trigger, okay? That's really where I would go with all this, okay? Now, you might be thinking, maybe Don, I can't afford that right now. If you really can't afford it, there are some things that you can do. There are some people that you can follow out there. I'm not going to name any names, but do your research. And one of the keys is really to take a look at, what do people think about your brand? What's the first thing that pops into their head? What's your ideal customer? What are they thinking? So many people with this branding thing, they go right to, well, what are my colors and what are my fonts? Okay, and that's really not the first step. And we're going to talk more about this on every Monday. I know those of you who know me know I like to talk about different things on different days. So Monday's branding, Tuesday we talk more about list building, Wednesday answer your questions, Thursday networking, and Friday sales, and weekends are kind of up for grabs. We do whatever. But so those of you just jumping in, my name is Don DeBrita. I built one of the largest beer clubs in the U.S., and I work with local small businesses, and I really help them to engage their audience and build communities that convert into sales, because that's one of the big challenges I see out there with small local businesses, especially trying to understand this whole online world. So today we're talking about business and branding, and one of the issues that I'm seeing is that people are struggling to get advice in groups, in Facebook groups particularly. So if you're someone who's starting a business and you're trying to get advice about your branding and all kind of different things, colors, fonts, all that, be careful about asking in a group. Okay. So, and that kind of brings me to the point of I actually have a group, and I actually don't know the number. I have to look it up. So if you want to text to our offliner group, if you want to text offline to 44222, that's offline to 44222, you can join my group if you're a small business, and this is where we really get into a lot of these different topics. It's a free group, but a lot of valuable information there. So if you guys need anything, as always, you can shoot me an email. Pretty approachable, just out doing my beer thing. So you can shoot me an email at don@dondebrita.com, or I'll see you in the group. But that's it for today. I just want to drop a kind of want to do these like quick little tips. I don't want to stay on too long, so you guys can just get in, get out, and then later on at night and the evening we can get into more discussions on Blab or on here or Mevi or whatever freaking platform there is. There's so many right now. But all right, I'll talk to you guys soon.